Hey everybody, Sinus here. So, you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. Melting Remnant Hellhorn, Covenant-25, the 6th seed of the Monster Train League. Nobody has won this seed yet. I am 1 unit behind Salink, who came up with a score of 1 unit in this seed, because he accidentally abandoned the run, which is kind of lucky on my end. And so I have to beat Fell with at least, I think, 8 units intact in order to win this challenge. Or I have to be Nephil with 4 or Seraph with 2 in order to at least tie for first place. Sorry for any background noise. I have a lawnmower going outside my house. I don't know why you would have lawns in my city. They die almost instantly. Alright, so we're starting with Drafts and Molting Imps. And a Wicked Blaze, which is very bad for this challenge. Unbroken Horn, or play cards with Consume. This isn't exactly energy intensive, but it could be, because this is Hellhorn. Refracting Lenses, when a card with Consume is played. How many of those are there? A decent number. And I do like this artifact quite a lot, especially against Diligent. Just because I don't think Unbroken Horn will be very strong, I'll go ahead and take Lenses. I have Harvest Flicker, who will absolutely suck here, so it'll be Burnout Flicker as my choice of champion. He's annoying, but he's better than the alternative, especially because I do have a Wicked Blaze. Trial. The trial basically reads, don't play anything other than Flicker to get 75 coins. Sure, I'll take that trial. I do think I will want it in the end. Set up floor 3, I guess. I don't know if that would be a mistake. Alright, let's peg you with a torch. And then torch you, I guess. And then he burns out. That's an issue. You're getting torched, you're getting torched. Hold on to you and hope I draw a Wicked Blaze fast enough. Not looking good. But if I do draw it next, which I don't, okay, I have to reset because I will immediately die otherwise. So I have to hold on to Flicker. That's even worse somehow. Yeah, because I immediately draw Wicked Blaze. Alright, welcome to Torch the Game, everybody. Alright, down to 13 higher health. Do I not draw Flicker? I don't. Great. Awesome. That's awful. That is absolutely horrible. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Probably don't play the Dreg, but I will play the Stewards. I need to thin down the deck, and this is the only way to do it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do Steward, and then Rector Flicker. Torch out Collector. Torch out this guy, who I'm sure has a name. Torch. Torch. Pray. I can, slough off a couple of units, just because I do have that much wiggle room if I need to win. Or, well, I obviously do need to win. If I'm trying to win, that is. So I think I will do that here. Especially because, well, that's just how this is gonna go, apparently. Don't know why I played that draft, that was just dumb. Now I have 10 Pyre HP going into Fight 2. That's pretty bad. It can be fixed. Like so. I'll take the extra unit because those are also just helpful. But now I have very little to no room for error in the next seed. Permafrost Wicked Blaze seems like by far the best option here. And now I'm wishing I took Unbroken Horn, which is, of course, just how the game rolls. I'll take probably Branded Warrior just because it's more playable. Remove Consume? Well, the point of that is kind of to have Consume, right? Is that the point? No, not really. No. This could have just killed me. It could also not have. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really want to purge anything, so I guess I'll just hold on to this. That is the exact setup I did not want to see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say, give a hearty nay to Disciple Conduits with Aggressive Amulet, because that is a terrifying fight. And let's try this. And once again, because I draw no, count it, no burnout extension, this happens. Great. Absolutely incredible. I can see why everybody else has hated this seed so far. I'm on Fight 2 and it already sucks. Alright, let's try something different. Don't know why I didn't torch a clergyman there. Your guess is as good as mine. Be gone, I guess. Yeah, probably. So now this Hollow Drippings is completely useless. Yay! Thank you, draw. Very cool. No Wicked Blaze there. Not exactly holding my breath the way this run's gone so far. Wow. Awesome. Incredible. I should have re-rolled away from the remove, consume, gain an ember cost. I'm pretty sure that would have been the better strat. Alright, I guess we're doing the hold flicker stuff again. See if he shows up at the right time for once. Six Pyre health. Five Pyre health. Not in time. He'll have to be drawn in the next 5. Let's see if that happens. It doesn't. Wow. Hate it. Yeah, Soundlink, when I talked to him about this challenge, said that Burnout Flicker was a pain, and I now see precisely why. He is so bad in this setup. Sorry, Molting Imp, I don't want it to be this way. Okay. Here's Flicker. I think we're good. Cost of a couple units. Oops. Fight 2 is a win. Another Hallowed Drippings, this time with Consume, would be nice. And then take an Imp to replace the one I just lost. Cool. And then I got lots of banners to grab. And not a lot of Pyre health to work with, that's much is for sure. More Welder Helpers for defensive scaling. And then a Horned Warrior for, like, the top floor, I guess we'll do. So Salik died here. Oh, boy. Well, I could dupe an Imp. Should I dupe an Imp? Doubt it, but I could. And I think I will. Alright, 5 dupes going on something unit looking like, just because I have enough Hallowed Drippings, I have enough Wicked Blaze. It's just bad RNG at this point. I'm leaning towards either Fledgling or Welder. I think I'm going to opt for Welder. Just a bunch of them. Smarter would definitely have been to dupe Hallowed Drippings, but I'm kind of going for a bit of greed here once again. Alright. Solid, or at least acceptable start. Guess we're setting up floor 2 with this guy. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. That's not quite the right setup, and bonus points if you can spot why it's wrong. But I doubt it's that complicated. How long until Relentless? I'm not exactly sure, honestly. Hopefully pretty soon, honestly, because this could go south easily. If I just lose all my imps immediately, that would suck. And also, that it looks like that's what's going to happen. Yep. Alright, well, let's try some reordering stuff then. I do have a lot of different, like, pieces to work with, so with enough resetting, I think I can do this. But it will be a lot of resetting. It will definitely be a lot of resetting. Okay, starting up here might be wise. To just get the clergymen weaker, mainly. This is just my setup, I think. And this just eschews the first floor entirely. Is that good? Who knows? Because honestly, I don't. Torch that. I don't have any reform targets, so I can still torch you. Definitely got a lot more health on me right now. The issue is once again going to be burnout. Alright, here's Relentless 1, and I have Burnout extension just in time. Do I have enough of it, is the question. And the answer is probably going to be no, I don't. Okay, I think I need to... Oh, I am going to die of Burnout because I don't have anything at all. Yep, so definitely should have duped Hallowed Drippings. Let's see if there's some way I can salvage this. Reform Flicker would kind of do it. Alright, so new plan is let Flicker drop, and then reform him right before Relentless, see if that works. Not exactly holding my breath, but it could. Let's see how that goes. So I'll just allow him to burn out, maybe, so I can get him even better placement. So that means I'm going to hold Hallowed Drippings. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Could be better, could be worse. I don't know. I really don't. Alright, so let's just allow him to burn out. There he goes. And then now I'll just reform him. I'm going to place him down on floor 2. Because now I do kind of want to preserve his health bar. And to that end, I'll do this and armor him up. Which also preserves health on the top line. And here's Relentless. I have Hallowed Dripping, so he has 5 burnout. 4 burnout now, and now 7 burnout. This is better. It's not that good, but it's better. Am I willing to sacrifice another imp to get more damage here? The answer could definitely be yes. Is it? I don't know, but it could be. So if I don't sack, it's 65, 1-1, and then Daedalus takes 405 damage. I think it might be enough damage to make a difference, so I think I will do it. 30 damage is the difference, okay. Let's see if that does indeed become the deciding factor. Doesn't look like it. It really doesn't. But if I sacrifice yet another imp, I can do this and then keep my actual units intact. It's pretty much what I hoped for, or at least what the best I could have hoped for. Transcendent seems like an obvious pick. How many imps do I still have? Not that many, but enough that it seems good. Should grab something, just so I can keep my unit count intact. What should that something be, you ask? Great question. And boy, do I wish I knew the answer. Let's see. Let's get a Tycoon, I guess? Yeah, sure. And then Capacity, probably. Yeah. Alright, so I'm alive. That is the biggest plus you can give me at the moment. I think I want to grab Endless on something, and by something I mean specifically Transcendent. But there are other options I'm happy with as well. Multi-Strike might be one of them. And there's Endless as well. Perfect. I love to see that. Maybe we're in decent shape now. I'll see how this goes for sure, but I think a setup with Horned Warrior, Transcendent, and that's not worth taking at all. Horned Warrior, Transcendent, and Flicker should be at least credible. Amazing, probably not, but credible. I'm not exactly convinced that this is a good idea, but it might be. It might be. Alright, you're going here. That's my damage engine. And these just need to go somewhere, and here is that place. This is just the imp floor. TM. As long as I can mow through everything on this floor, it doesn't matter. But that's a not necessarily true statement. You can get torched. And then, there we go. Alright. Not bad at all. As long as I can keep scaling, which might be the hard part going into ring, whatever the next one is. Fatal Melting, Remnant Host. Remnant Host just buffs the unit count, so that's good. Tome. Can't really play it, and I'm not really sure I want it. Branding Right. is fine, I guess. Kind of want Rage Serum just for the pyre healing. Alright, so Bane died here. I can dupe something, which would probably be the Transcendent. For extra utility. Or the Horned Warrior for extra offensive pressure. I think I want the Transcendent for just because I do kind of just need it. Okay, Mark of Invasion's not that bad, but it's also not really a reason to take it, because I don't really need coins at this point. That does seem worth it. Alright, I'll try same setup as last time, because this fight isn't that offensively scary, except for this... or not this turn, apparently. Apparently I'm thinking of a different turn. Okay, Transcendent is already here, but now Flicker's burning out with no way to do anything about it. Oh dear. I have not drawn Wicked Blaze, however, so... not all is lost. This doesn't do anything yet, which is probably not a good reason to play it out. Just, you know, a thought there. Well. Alright then. Here's Wicked Blaze. And unfortunately, I now get to play either Welder Helper or Transcendent, and I think the correct play is Transcendent. It is. This is necessary? Is it necessary? It pretty much is, yeah. And then Transcendent now gets some value. Enough value? Doesn't look like it. Really does not look like it. And so this loses me Horned Warrior. Okay. That's acceptable, but not amazing. Instead of that, let's set up floor 2 with what's otherwise the same sort of thing. And set these guys up floor 3 and then torch this. Now I draw Horned Warrior. This makes life a lot easier there on the top floor. And again, Flicker's going to die, and again, whatever. Honestly. Torch him at. Rage Serum U for a little pyre healing. That's fine. May as well do this. Alright, we're in still okay shape. Again, lack of defensive stats on Flicker is what's really going to kill me here. And lack of burnout as well. Welder Helper goes here, Transcendent goes there. I have no way of torching it, which is unfortunate. You might even say untortunate. No, you're right, you probably would not say that. I would have to agree with you there. Alright, I have 2 Transcendents now. Maybe this will do. Oh, burnout is the limiting factor. That's pretty unfortunate. That. Alright, perhaps I will have to set up 3rd floor. Thank you, Crystal Cloak. Very uncool. Or I can use a weird imp setup to chump block somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. The extra floor is important, potentially. I just don't really know how at this point. Alright, once again, he dies. And once again, I need to play this out. I'll just do it here because it doesn't really matter. Take a good deal of pyre health, but there's not much I can do about it. And the Dazed is going to cause my power to take even more grief, which is what it is, unfortunately. You're going to get armor. But now we're in a just slightly better shape. Is this enough to live? I think it is. But again, the limiting factor is still burnout, and also that's going to kill me, so let's not do that. Here's the new plan. I'm not sure if it's a good plan, but it's the new plan. It is the one I have. Works better so far, at least. I'm not sure how long that'll hold up, but it does work better so far. It is, unfortunately, essentially mandatory to do this. That's not where that was meant to go, but I'll sack Wickless Tycoon, it's okay. Besides, now I'm at a nice amount of fire health. Is this worth it? It's 2, 6, 9, that actually makes things worse. So no, I'm gonna have to sack Branded Warrior. I don't think there's much of a way around that. New thing, however, is missing that, obviously. Completely what I meant to do. Yeah, if this works, if this would have worked if I had, okay, I think this will work. So now I do Transcendent and then Transcendent, and we burn a bunch of stealth that way. And then we're good. Alright. Couple unit sacrifices, take some fire health, but we're alright in the end. Intent on Death. Do I have extinguished units? Mostly no, except for Remnant Host, which, meh. I think I'll skip this. Inferno. I do love me some Inferno, but I'm not sure I love me some Inferno at the moment. I think Tiresome Climb would be more helpful. Alright, so if I can beat Fell with 8 units, I currently have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Actually, I think I've already at least tied Salink then. So Narninian died here, Nate died on Seraph. Seraph is going to be very hard. I feel like Holdover Climb would be good enough to take here. Permafrost. That can go on Wicked Blaze. With Joy and Glee, even. Remove Consume? No. Neither of those want Consume removal. This wants to get Consume. However, I don't know why I didn't do that on the last reroll. This could change the game. It's unlikely to, but it could. That is the definition of an artifact that does not change the game. Although, then again, this is Scourgefell coming up, and that 3 magic power does make the difference between needing 2 torches and, or 3 torches and 1 torch to kill Absolvers. So that is actually pretty darn good pickup. Well worth the gold I spent on it. Good opener. Can't really complain. I'll try to stack some Dazed on Fell. I'm not sure exactly how well that will work, but I'll try. Okay, consume the card. I think I'm going to eat the Pyre damage in order to play out this Imp. And that also lets you play Torch with Consume, so that's kind of a net balance of pyre damage. You're getting a buff because you need one. And if Flicker ever dies, it'll still be okay. Oh dear. No longer okay. Do I just commit to this being fine, I guess? Yeah, I think so. Gonna accept a decent chunk of damage, but it may unfortunately be necessary. Alright, now life's getting good, though. Because that's one beefy Flicker. I may have to sack him, though, which would be unfortunate, but obviously necessary. Ay, 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 that's really bad. This does 15, 21. Alright, so this is impossible as I played it. Because definitely my priority is not getting penance, because it would suck here. So with that in mind, let's try again. Same setup as last time. That's perfectly acceptable. But now I'm going to play Ultimate Penance. Hallow Drippings, Torch. Rage Serum. Welder Helper. Maybe also Train Steward? I don't know. I have no way of accessing this guy, no matter what I try. Sure, Train Steward. Whatever. Okay, I'm accepting pyre damage so I can do this. It also sacrifices a unit. But I think it's worth it. How do I do this? Do I actually put the Transcendence in front here? I may. And I think I will. So do Welder Helper. Also play out Dreg. Do I also play out Dreg? I do also play out Dreg. And then Transcendent. Transcendent. Also clears the AoE units, which is good. Then that takes me down to 29 HP. I have another Penance, which is pretty garbage. Okay, what's the plan for this turn? Hopefully I get some Burnout extension coming up. I do have one Hallowed Drippings left in the deck. I think it's going to be Torch, Tiresome Climb, Weight of Contrition. That seems right. Okay. No Hallow Drippings, so I'm losing Horned Warrior for good here. But I can bring back a full health, hopefully full burnout, Flicker. And the Transcendence will also make their return. Alright, salute to Horned Warrior. And bring back Flicker. He does not have full burnout this time. Which means I believe it is unfortunately necessary to do this. And then I think I only play one Transcendent. Oh, but I'm not going to get Rector Flicker back, though. Yeah, because he's going to burn out. Nothing is changed there. Okay, so that will fail. Which means I think I need to be even more aggressive in playing out units, which is odd to me, but it does also make some sense at the same time. The problem is I just have 3 energy and not a lot of stuff to do with it. Alright, Flicker first floor doesn't seem wrong. Slight change from last time. We're going to leave the Halodromix in the deck and plan on reforming Flicker before Relentless 1. That's also going to be a change from last time. Allows me to play out this. Rip Drag. Again, some level of sacrifice is acceptable here. And this is kind of it. Alright, Flicker, I believe, burns out this turn. He does. This is worth it. As for the rest, I'm not sure. I think this is fine. But I think I now actually would be wrong. Let's see. If that's going to deal 12, then I have nothing to do about this, which is bad. Playing a Transcendent is necessary, and also perfectly fine here. And I'll play one here as well, I think. Unfortunately, it's not going to die, but that's not much I can do about that. In fact, neither of these are going to die. Okay, I need to either play a Consume card this turn, which I can do, and so I guess I will. Alright, thank God I Emberstone that. Otherwise I would have immediately lost. Wait, never mind, I still lose. Because I can't count, that's why. Scourgefell, and specifically the ultimate penances, are brutal. Alright, new and potentially dumb, but might actually be pretty good change. It's probably dumb, never mind. Is it though? I'm not sure it is. This might actually be very big-brained. Or not, I don't know, but we'll find out. Okay, again, I think I plan on burning Flicker early. Yeah, this extra rage definitely does seem to make a difference. Consume Torch says hi. Gives me some extra Pyre HP that way. And I'm able to wipe the floor with double tank waves using this setup. Let's throw down another Welder Helper. Okay, one burnout. I kind of want to play the Transcendence behind something random. Probably like a Drag or something. Which I should have thrown down first if it wasn't obvious already. If that makes a difference, I'll reset and do it. I'm certainly no stranger to repeatedly resetting. Okay, this looks good, however, because it's got hopefully enough health. To do the job. Not quite, but much closer for sure. Definitely much closer. So I can send something out in order to play out a Welder Helper. Is that worth it at all? I think the answer is no, it's not. I need to have torched last round one of those Transcendents. So I need to play with the Transcendents a little differently, I think. So let's reset out of that. Because, you know, just a few resets. That's my motto. I do think this is good. But I'm going to make a change here. And I don't like this change, but I think it may be necessary. You're getting armored up. Since I have these, I may as well use them on something. This is well worth it, even though it does leave a penance in my deck. I've now killed all the Absolvers. Can I break past the enemy here? Alright, Transcendent does need to be played specifically here, but it has its uses there, so it's fine. Now, I want to say Remnant Host averts that problem, but I also can't really do much about it. Regardless... So whatever, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I do need to figure out a way to not die to that guy, which appears to be impossible. No, I can count this time, I believe. However, there's one issue. Is this an issue? If Relentless is coming up, it isn't. Is it? No, it's not. Here's what I do. Step 3, pray. 730 is the damage. And then Welder Helper, 900, Transcendent. 1573. Alright, so victory is going to be mine, I believe. But it's going to be at the cost of a couple of my units. Got it. With 1 Pyre health. Okay, Ally of the Ancients. All of these are very good. Remnant Pact is obviously the strongest. Is that obvious? I have no idea. But to me, it's obvious. Alright, so I lose Horned Warrior. An unfortunate but necessary sacrifice. So I do probably need something to replace him in the back line. So let's see what I can muster up here. I do like Rage 7 on a Transcendent. Actually, I think I've made it. I think that was enough units to win. 6. This is including champion. Actually, I should count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, so I have to beat... No, I had to beat Fel with 8 units to win, and I beat Fel with over that, so we're fine here. Alright, I don't really need to remove anything. That seems silly. Bone Shine or Bone Rattler, either are fine. Bone Shine is probably better. This basically has the X+3 on it because of the lenses right here. Okay, I don't really want to large stone anything, so I guess I won't. But I also won't be able to get a major, which is unfortunate because that major was endless. Alright, I guess I'm going to give the other Transcendent Rage 7 as well. And see if I can make it all the way through Seraph with that fairly rudimentary setup. Alright, so now I'm going to... How am I going to set this up exactly? Probably pretty poorly from the looks of this fight. I expect I will die here. Do I? I'll try it with. So unfortunately... Oh, so third floor setup's a mistake here, it seems. That's good to know. And also makes perfect sense. Endless Flicker. I want him to die now, so I can play him on floor 1, 2, and 3 during Relentless. Which... Yeah, I might kill this. And then Bone Shine. I want to play a Molting Imp here. That's a sacrifice, but it's a good one. So that I can now get Molting Imp powers on this guy. And then torch him out for next round. This actually will work quite well, it seems. Maybe well enough to beat the boss. Alright, here is Living Armor. Do I daze you? Is that better? Looks like it. Probably would have been wise to... Wait. Nope, never mind, because that doesn't work because of the purge. Let's see. This is better. Is it good enough? I don't know. 135, 195, minus 80 is 115, which is just enough. Alright, we're good. Close, but we're good. Torch this out. So we're doing 290 on wave 1, okay. Not horrible by any means. Unfortunately, I do still have to hold my Transcendence, but they're also not really useful yet. Good. This should do it. It does. Alright, we're alive. I expect to die on Seraph. But I also expected to die on this fight, and it wasn't even really that hard. So, who knows? So this guy seems like a very, very good idea. I think this is the safest play. Mission of Trinkets offers nothing I can buy. That makes my decision much easier. Ideally, I can... Nah, that's not bad. That is definitely not bad. If I can time it right, that will be good. Can I time it right? Good question. But if I can time it right, that would be very good. Let's do this because it works. Do I purge anything? My guess is the answer is no, I don't. I see no way I can kill this boss. I don't think I can break through 4,300 health with much of anything currently on me. But it won't be for lack of trying. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Oh, the Pirate Chopper deserves to live for at least one more turn before it just perishes. Alright, so now I have... Did I play Molting Imp yet? I think the answer is no. Let's just play it down here. Yeah, it's just an energy imp at this point. Which is good. Do I start stacking days on Seraph, or do I try to kill this thing? Oh, Seraph's not even damaged yet, so I guess I kill this thing. Dreg. Meh. Yeah, I need some witchcraft to beat everything coming at me. Especially because I missed Remnant Pact. Alright, so Branded Warrior is a corpse. What am I... Oh, I haven't torched it yet, okay. Does this already kill me? No. It's not that far off, either. Yeah, I'd have to get Reform, and I didn't. Alright, so I do die on Seraph, but I have more than enough units to not have to worry about that. Alright. Goodbye, world. Alright, and with that, I have 1, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12 units. That's cut in half by 1 boss remaining. So I get a score of 6 units, leaving me with a final score of 84 units, I believe. Which puts me at the top of this week's league, above Sowlink, who has 81. So, that's a GG. I'm really happy with my performance in this week's league. It was a fun run, and congrats to me. That's awkward. Congrats to me, and thank you for participating, and congrats to all my competitors, Sowlink, who took 2nd place, Never Nathaniel, Narninian, and Bane as well. Check them all out in the description, as well as my Twitch and Discord, which you should also check out. And if you enjoyed, please do like and sub. Either way, have a good one. This has been Sinus.